Hello everyone and welcome to ZuluNet. Today we're bringing you a game of 2,000 points of Orks versus Death Guard. We are playing the mission Narrow the Search from Chapter Approved 2018. Our deployment is Vanguard. As you can see, I've roughly outlined that here. For those of you who aren't familiar with this mission, there is one objective in the middle of the table, as I have outlined in blue. You control the objective on turn 1 if you're within 18 inches, and every subsequent turn, the area that you control the objective is reduced by 3 inches. Additionally, there is a null zone that is within 12 inches of the objective, so if any unit gets in there, they lose their invulnerable save if they have any. Let's check out the armies.
For my 2,000 points of Death Guard, I have a battalion made up of 3 units of 8 Plague Marines that each have 2 Blight Launchers in them. The Warlord, which is a Demon Prince with wings and malefic talons. He has the Superating Plate Relic, and he also has the Eater Plague Warlord trait. This is a Wretched detachment. There's also a Noxious Blightbringer, and he has the Demon Toll Relic. For a heavy support detachment, I have a Chaos Lord, and this is going to be an Inexorable Company detachment. Chaos Lord with 3 Plague Burst Crawlers. And then for a fast attack detachment, I have a Demon Prince with Malefic Talons and wings, and 3 Foated Bloat Drones. All have heavy blight launchers on them. There's also a Demon Prince, and I'm spending the point to get an extra relic, the Epidemesis Blade, the Hellforged Sword. Even though this Demon Prince is not modeled with wings, he has them. He's getting carried by a bunch of flies and stuff. You know, Kyle, he's got like a bunch of commissions or something, and so he hasn't painted the other one up. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you get. This is Kyle with my 2,000 points of Orks. I have 3 different detachments here today. The first is a battalion of Dreadwa Death Skulls. Leading them, I have my war boss in Meganob armor. He's got the biggest boss, cunning but brutal, and a killer claw. And he's got his big mech friend with the shock attack gun helping him out. And he's got the souped up Shaka. For my troops, I've got 3 units of boys, and they're rocking shooters today with knobs with power claws. 2 units of Ludas, having 10 Orks apiece. Bringing up the rear, we have a Morkanaut. He's got a custom force field and the custom job Sparkly Bits. I also have 2 trucks in this detachment. The next detachment is an air wing of Pyromaniacs. We're bringing up with 2 Burnabombas and a Wazbomb Blastajet. The final detachment is a spearhead of Grot Mobs. They're being led by a Weird Boy, and this is simply 3 mech guns with custom mega cannons.
Death Guard Psychic phase. This Demon Prince cast Miasma of Pestilence on this Plague Marine squad, and this Demon Prince cast Putrescent Vitality on this Plague Marine squad. Death Guard shooting, and the 3 Photo Bloat drones here fired their heavy blight launchers into the truck there and got him down to 5 wounds. And then the all Plague Burst crawlers and this Plague Marine squad fired and killed 5 boys out of this squad there. All right, straight into the orc shooting. There was no psychic because he had nothing in range. We've got 4 down from this Plague Marine squad. And that was from these orc boys, the Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am, the Ludas and the truck, many things. Killed 3 and then I lost 1 from morale. So 4 down, got 4 left in that Plague Marine squad there. Photo Bloat drone down here, it was killed. It was shot twice by the Luda squad over there in that truck. And then this Photo Bloat drone here is down to 6 wounds, and it got shot by the shock attack gun from his big mech over there and the Ludas in that far truck. And we lost 1 Marine from this squad from Super Shooters from that Messerschmitt, Burner Bomber over there. All right, end of turn 1 scoring, and I managed to have more models within 18 inches of the objective than he did. So the score is actually 1-1 because he also got first strike with killing that Photo Bloat drone. Death Guard Psychic phase. These 2 Demon Princes moved up within 18 inches range and smouted the Orc boys in there, killing 4 of them. Death Guard shooting, and we fired both of these Photo Bloat drones and 1 of the Plague Burst crawlers into the truck. Finally killed the truck, and then the rest of the Plague Burst crawlers fired and killed 5 of the Ludas there. Then fire from this Marine squad and half of this Marine squad into these Orc boys. Halved them down to 2, and he already did morale. And yeah, Kyle rolled a 1, exactly what he needed not to lose anymore. So, on to Orc's turn 2. Orc turn to shooting. Blah. Orc turn to shooting. He killed this Photo Bloat drone. Then he got 2 wounds off of this Demon Prince, shooting from the Deep Struct Morkanaut, shooting from his Ludas, and that their open truck killed completely this squad. Wiped them. They only had 7 left, and they're all dead now. And 3 Plague Marines from this squad have been dropped as well. Turn 2 is over. The Orcs charge phase was disappointing. The Morkanaut here failed to get his charge into the Demon Prince. And yes, this 2-man Orc squad, heroes of the Orc Imperium, they declared a charge, and then they lost 1 in Overwatch to these Plague Marines here, and then failed to charge. And that's it. The score going into turn 3 is 2-1 Death Guard. He has 8 models within 15 inches of the center objective underneath that base there, and I have 9. Death Guard Psychic. This Demon Prince and this Demon Prince smited the Morkanaut, dropping it down to 11 wounds. And then this Demon Prince got off Gift of Contagion and then rolled, and he has -1 attack now on the Morkanaut. Death Guard Shooting. The Burn-A-Bomber that was here is dead. Took fire from all the Plague Spitters from here. And then this floated Brotrone heavy blight launcher to bring it down. Oh, and also blight launchers from these 2 squads. The Morkanaut is down to 9 wounds. That was from the Plague Spewer here from the Warlord Demon Prince. The mortars from the Plague Burst Crawlers fired into the far truck with the Ludas in it and got it down to 7 wounds. Death Guard Assault phase, and the Morkanaut is dead. Striking from the Demon Prince with the Epidemistric Blade, the new relic. And then the Demon Prince here whittled down the Morkanaut to death. The War Boss here got out and is now staring down my Warlord. So that will be interesting. Shooting for the Orks, he failed to jump again with his Psychic Face. He moved over this Plague Marine squad with the Burn-A-Bomber and dropped a bomb, killing 2 of them, and then shooting at them with the Ludas over there, finished them off. He also shot and took 1 wound off the Demon Prince there. Shooting from the Wazbam Whack-A-Jet thingy, took 1 wound off the Plague Burst Crawler. Shooting from the Shock Attack gun from the big mech here, got this Plague Burst Crawler down to 3 wounds. End of turn 3, the Orc Assault phase is over. He killed my Warlord with his Warlord. So he gains a point there, bringing the score to 2-2. Other than that, that's the only thing that happened in this assault phase. Death Guard Psychic phase, and a little disappointing. I smited the Orc Boy squad there, and then I perils on a double 12. I rolled for the D6 damage with the Super Smite, and I only got 1. And then I rolled for 2 damage on myself from the perils, so that was not effective. However, this Demon Prince smited the Warlord, and oh, he's not there. He had 6 wounds left, and I super smited again on 11, and then I rolled 6 on the damage. So his Warlord's dead, scoring me a point, bringing the score back to 3-2 with my Death Guard leading by 1. Turn 4 Death Guard shooting was surprisingly good. Foated Bloat Drone with his heavy blight launchers single-handedly finished off the truck. He ended up getting 9 damage on him, and he only had 7 wounds left, so that was great. The looters got out and then proceeded to be shelled by the Plague Burst mortars. All the mortars fired into there, killed 5 from the shooting, and then another 3 lost to morale. Shooting from the Plague Spitters from this Plague Burst Crawler and the Heavy Slugger, got this Burn-A-Bomber down to 7 wounds. And then the Heavy Sluggas and Plague Spitters from this Plague Burst Crawler got the Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am down to 6 wounds. Death Guard turn 4 assault phase is over, and the Burn-A-Bomber died, and then he spent a CP to ensure that it blew up. He did 1 wound to the Demon Prince, 1 wound to the Noxious Blightbringer, 2 wounds to the Plague Marines, almost killing them. 1 wound to the Foated Bloat Drone, 2 wounds to the Chaos Lord, and 2 wounds to the Plague Burst Crawler, and that's it. Alright, an exciting shooting turn from the Orks. Got 2 wounds off of this Demon Prince from the looters over here. Killed one of the Plague Burst Crawlers from the Shock Attack gun. Killed the Foated Bloat Drone from one of the mech guns. Killed the last Plague Marine there from the Ludas right there. The Foated Bloat Drone blew up and got 1 wound off the Chaos Lord and 1 wound off the Demon Prince. Orks turn 4 is over. The Orks that got in, he had a Power Claw, and he managed to get one through, got 2 wounds off the Demon Prince. The Demon Prince returned and slaughtered them, and then moved up a little bit with Consolidation. And that's it. The Ludas over here failed their charge against the Demon Prince. The score at the end of turn 4 is 3-3. Death Guard Psychic. This Demon Prince smited 2 of these Ludas to death, and this Demon Prince smited 3 of these Orc boys to death. Death Guard Shooting. The Heavy Sluggas from both of these Plague Burst Crawlers fired and killed 1 of those Ludas over there, and the Mortars fired and ended up taking 3 wounds off of that mech gun. All right, charging and assault. The Demon Prince charged the Ludas, got on the other side, killed them, and then consolidated into the mech gun. This Demon Prince failed his charge, and then I failed it. I needed 5. I rolled 2 2s, and then I re-rolled, and I rolled into another 2. So wasted that command point, and it's actually pretty big that I didn't make that. I kind of really needed to make that. So we'll see what Kyle does. Turn 5 is over. The game continues. He sunk 2 wounds into this Plague Burst Crawler from the Ludas. He killed the Noxious Plague Bringer from this guy. He killed him. That was there. This gun fell back from the Demon Prince, and then he had to fire all 3, including the shock attack gun from the Big Mech, into the Demon Prince with 3 wounds left to kill him, but he ended up doing that. The score at the end of turn 5 is 4-3 Orks, because as you can see, he's got many more bodies there. Death Guard Shooting. The Heavy Sluggas from these Plague Burst Crawlers fired and killed 2 of the Orks here. The Mortars both fired and ended up killing this mech gun there. And the Chaos Lord fired and did nothing. Death Guard turn 6 is done. The Chaos Lord charged in, killed 2, and then died. He lost another 2 from morale. This Demon Prince killed the mech gun and then consolidated into the Weird Boy. The Weird Boy fought back to no avail, and that is it. All right, Kyle finished it off at the end of turn 6. He killed the Demon Prince, it was a good start. He got smited by the Weird Boy, and then he got smited on 11, and then denied on a 12, and then didn't die from the mech gun, didn't die from the shock attack gun. He only had 2 wounds left, and the freaking wham bam thank you man to Love Waffle over here finally shows up to play and finishes him off. And yeah, we're just doing the math. So now he has scored, with the game ending, line breaker happening because of the Ludas over there. He's scored. The score is now 6-3, and there's literally no way. There's only one possible turn left, turn 7. The only possible chance I had of tying the game, not even winning, was for the Demon Prince to survive, come over here, charge these guys, get line breaker, advance this onto the objective, kill this, control the objective, and then maybe I could have won, I guess, if I would have killed those Ludas and denied him line breaker. But it's just it's too much to overcome. The orc shooting game today. That's what it is. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the new Death Guard rules. There's a lot of really good stuff in there, so check it out. Despite this disappointing loss today. Check us out on YouTube, obviously, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the likes. Let us know how we're doing in the comment section, and let us know what you'd like to see and your thoughts and insights. Hope you guys have a good one.